Start with the open house.
Okay, so the open house is Thursday, April 21st, as hopefully you all know. This is a picture of the flyer, which you will start seeing around campus very soon, and you can help hang them up places too, which will be super exciting. Some updates about logistics for the open house, though. We have refreshments donated by Capital Center Market, so there's going to be at least fruit and water to eat and consume during the open house. And then we're hoping to have raffles in each class time. So far, donations are kind of slim. So if you've gone places, maybe like check in on them, or like if you happen to have any donations, get them to me. Or if you still want to ask places that may not have been asked yet, definitely go for it because we could use some more donations. Like I said, this is the flyer, so we're going to have to start hanging them up. Hannah's going to be printing them out. So if you want to help hang them up and get points for that, talk to us after the meeting, and we can figure out when we can give you the flyers. But we're hoping to hang them around campus and on State Street in businesses. We're also hoping to chalk the week before, probably by like the Nat and a few other places around campus, just to get the word out a little bit more. And if you have any like PTs or OTs that you want to email this flyer to or more information, just let me know and I can forward you this flyer so you can send it to them. Also, we need volunteers for the day of the event, people to help with like the refreshments, with the raffle, leading people around. Since Tim wants to do like a run through on April 12th, I think it's probably a good idea to kind of know what we'll be doing before then. So I had the sign up sheet with me, so after the meeting, if you want to volunteer to help out the day of the event, come talk to me and you can sign up for a time. Ideally, you'd sign up for a time other than your normal time in adaptive fitness so you can still work with your clients during your normal session. So yeah, see me after if you want to help with that. You will get points for volunteering. Also some updates on Disability Awareness Week, which is the same week as the open house. These are all the events that are going on that week. So there's a lot of things that you can do and hopefully everyone will be kind of interested in. So Monday's an event on East Campus Mall just to get the word out about Disability Awareness Week. It's kind of like a party atmosphere from what I hear. Tuesday night, Zach Anner's speaking at Memorial Union in the theater there. And then afterwards there's going to be like a meet and greet with him. He's a guy that you've seen videos of. He does the workout Wednesdays. So it should be a very entertaining night with that. Wednesday, there's a panel at the nursing school showcasing different perspectives of how people have dealt with disabilities in healthcare. So from like a nurse's perspective, patient's perspective, things like that. It should be pretty interesting as well. Thursday's obviously the open house, and then Thursday night is an adaptive technology and innovations night at Gordon's. ADA is putting this on. And there's going to be a lot of different things that people use to help them do their daily tasks more easily. Like, I know most of you probably know Kramer. He's bringing his truck there, and he's super excited about it. So that should be really cool as well, just to see like things that you probably don't even know exist. Friday is Cyber Friday. Spread the word to end the word. That's Best Buddies' main thing, spreading the word to end the R word. And then Saturday will be a Special Olympics volleyball tournament, mostly for Best Buddies and their buddies, so not so much that you can attend for that one, unfortunately. We have to table at most of these events, just telling people about adaptive fitness and LAF as part of Disability Awareness Week. Most of the events want more information there from all the clubs that are part of it. So if you'd like to help out at any of these events, maybe you're interested in them and you want to sit at a table talking about adaptive fitness for like an hour in addition to being at the event, let me know because we're going to need people at, I think, all of these, other than like the Friday one because it's online. So it'd be a huge help if you guys could attend some of them. There's also t-shirts for Disability Awareness Week. They're $10 a piece, and if you order by April 5th, you can pre-order them and make sure you get the right size that you want. Most of the money raised by this, or about half of it's going to cover some costs for the speaker, Zach. But if we sell more than half of them, the organizations that are part of Disability Awareness Week will start to get money off them. So that means that if a lot of them are sold, LAF gets some money too. So it'd be awesome if you or anyone you know would want to order one. They're kind of a cool design. So let me know if you're interested in one of those as well. I can get you on the list and get money and stuff. And that's it for me.
All right, just super quick announcement. If anyone is interested in the Pi Mile Run that's happening this Saturday, all the proceeds are going to Occupause, which is a company that works with like pairing dogs with people who need them. Yeah, if you want to attend that, shoot me an email, and I will make sure you get your points.
I'll just stay here. Okay, so we as a board decided that if you guys went to the adaptive climbing and volunteered there, we would give you 3 points for that. So I updated those totals, and that's the leaderboard right now, Hannah, Yasmina, and Brenna. So good job, guys. Keep it up.
Oh, it's me. Okay, so t-shirts, if any of you guys ordered adaptive fitness t-shirts, they will be available to pick up during class the week of April 10th. And if you didn't, I think, are we going to auction some of the extras off in the raffle? Some of them will be auctioned off in the raffle at the open house, so there might be another opportunity to get one. And then Rose already said, so there's going to be chalking for the open house the week before. Probably it would be best on Monday, April 18th, or Tuesday the 19th. It's pretty flexible, but if you chalk one place, 2 points. So yeah, come find me after the meeting if you're interested.
Chipotle is 2 weeks from now. Remember it, April 11th. And there's flyers up front if you want one, but you can just show it on your phone. So only grab one if you need one. And then, like Rose said, we still need help with donations for the open house. So we just keep doing that.
We'll give a point. Yeah, I guess think about that.
You'll get a point for going to the fundraiser. And maybe
Just
we'll
go
do
have dinner
last
on State
semester we made
Street.
it.
Bring all your friends.
Last semester we made it a social, and maybe we'll do that since we haven't really done that this semester. And so we'll have like an hour time frame where we can plan on meeting get all of us together.
I think I'm next. Oh, man. I'm going to adjust this because I'm tall. There we go. All right, so we've heard a lot about junior nationals. Greg came in to talk about it. It's a big thing. One thing that hasn't historically been there is a Team Wisconsin. We haven't had good representation for athletes in Wisconsin. So Kaylin and I have been working with Greg to develop a regional qualifying event for these athletes so that they can have a chance to compete at junior nationals. Junior nationals is an event where you need to have a certain time or a certain distance that you throw for all of these events. So we're trying to give them an opportunity to actually qualify for that. With that said, we need to get the word out. This is a big awareness thing. So I would like to give an opportunity to all of you, and I encourage you to help us out on this. We need PTs, OTs, medical professionals, school districts. We need names of people from Wisconsin. So if you can get me a name and contact information for a healthcare professional or a school district member, so we can get the word out for this event, that would be super helpful so that we can send that information to them and we can recruit athletes. So that's super important. 2 points for 5 names, and 1 point for 3 names. And think of this as a way to start your volunteer opportunities too. It's a good way to connect with PTs, OTs, and start thinking about that for your future.
What do you mean by like what did you say? Education?
People in the education system.
Yeah. What do you, like,
So yeah, the athletes that we are looking for junior nationals are ages 7 to 22. So it's kind of a big frame. But in the education system, a lot of them have access to children with disabilities. They obviously know who has disabilities in their program. So if we can get names of superintendents or I don't know. People, yeah.
Special ed teacher. High school, we had aides that work with kids with disabilities, trying to get in contact with them and ask them what those students are doing.
So preferably PTs and OTs because they obviously have direct contact. But if you can do that, that would be super helpful. Please email me. Write my email down. You'll get a recap later. And then also, that's okay. Come on up. Get your phones out right now. Everyone get your phone. I know you got them.
Wow, that's pretty sick.
Go on Facebook.
Everyone has it like within reach.
I know they got them. And you need to go to Facebook and you need to search exactly Adaptive Sports USA Junior Nationals 2016. Okay, it's a long one, but please like that page. We need likes on that page so that we can help spread the word in Wisconsin, because this is the first ever event that's happening in Wisconsin, okay? So like that page, tell all your friends to like it. I just posted on my Facebook and got about 60 of my friends to like it, and they don't. So spread the word. All right.
All right, Jake gave a pretty good recap there, so here's a little timeline of what we're going to be expecting for our regional qualifier. So the regional qualifier is going to be kids in Wisconsin with disabilities. We call them athletes because we look at them like they are athletes and they're going to compete as athletes. But this can be any kid, and they don't have to have special equipment, anything like that. It can just be a kid in a regular chair. And we're going to get more information about the classifications, so what kind of children qualify and what kind of children don't qualify for this event, because it's different from Special Olympics. It's the Adapted Sports USA. So Saturday the 21st, we're going to have coaches, classifications, and officials clinics. If you're interested at all in getting involved more with this event, those would be really cool things for you to attend and kind of get an in with USA track officials or regional classifiers, national classifiers, or to become a coach of an adapted athlete. If you have any interest in that, please keep this date in mind and think about it. We will have more updates as we go on how to sign up for these events and everything. And yeah, like Jake said, super easy points. You have to literally give him 3 names with their contact information. We're not even making you guys contact everyone, so.
Or more.
Or more, yeah. But very easy membership points and a really great way to spread the word. So please do that as much as you can.
And one specific on that quick, since it is a Wisconsin event, we'll try and keep it in Wisconsin. If you can even go back to your hometown PTs, that would be great, so that we can not just get a bunch of Madison PTs. Just go back to your hometowns. If you're not from Wisconsin, try and do some research on that.
All right, so these are the leadership opportunities. As we do always, we'll send out the email. You can look at these and then email the board member next to it for more information if you're a little confused on what you have to do to get those points. So the remainder of our meeting is going to be spent hearing the speeches from our candidates for the 2016-2017 LAF board. So this is the order we're going to go in. And I'll just call up your name and come over here and stand in front of this because we want people at home that can't come to meetings to be able to hear you talk, learn a little bit about what you have to offer, your personality. It just like gives you more of a way to reach people to increase the chances of them voting for you than just the paragraphs when you guys vote. And then I also really want to encourage everyone, even if you're not running, to vote when we send out the recap email. We're going to send a poll. It shouldn't take too long, and it's really important for everybody's opinion to be heard because it's going to be the board that's leading the group, growing the organization, everything like that. So, without further ado, we're going to start with open house. Yes, what's your question? So, I'll say it right now. So, we have 2... we have Badgers Adapt coordinator and the fundraising coordinator that nobody indicated that they wanted to run for that position. So we're going to continue with elections as they are, and then at the end we'll tell you what we've decided, but we're thinking about opening up or telling the people that didn't win a position they're welcome to take one of these positions and kind of nominate them, but we'll let you know. It's the problem of a new organization, just like not having enough interest and not having a big enough number of people already involved. So we'll keep you guys informed. Okay, so Brenna Schneider, come on up, please.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. I also just want to say a quick thank you to all of you guys who did put in the time to apply. It means a lot to the board that's going to be on their way out. So thanks, guys.
Great. Talk to them and them.
All right. So I'm Brenna. I'm a sophomore, and I'm currently in my 3rd semester volunteering at Adaptive Fitness. Because I've had a little bit of experience, I thought it would be good for me to try and run for a position on the board. And when I was thinking about what position I wanted to run for, I was thinking, why do I volunteer at Adaptive Fitness? What do I like about it? And the first thing that came to my mind was the people.
I love building those relationships with all the clients. I love learning something from each and every client that I've worked with. And personally, as a volunteer, my absolute favorite part is seeing the smile on the client's face once they accomplish a goal that they thought they couldn't do or someone said they wouldn't be able to accomplish. And I think that that's a huge part of the open house, is giving the clients a chance to show what they've been doing, showing that they're proud of themselves. And I would love to have the opportunity to get to help the clients showcase everything that they have been working on in class. Another part that I love about adaptive fitness is learning from all the clients. I think that there's something that we can take away from each and every person that we work with, whether it be a volunteer or a client. And that's another big part of the open house, is bringing the public in, the clients' friends and families, our friends and families, and they get to learn just like we do. So I think that the combination of showcasing the clients' accomplishments and also teaching the public about what we're doing in adaptive fitness is a huge part of the open house. And for that reason, that's why I feel like I would be a good fit, because I have a passion for making others feel good about themselves and proud, and also for spreading what we're doing at Adaptive Fitness.
Thank you, Brenna. And next we're going to have Brittany Dorinda. Also for Open House Coordinator.
Okay. So my name is Brittany Dorinda. I'm also a sophomore. This is actually my first semester working with Adaptive Fitness. One of my friends told me about it, and I instantly knew that I had to get involved in it. And I chose to apply for the Open House Coordinator just because when I came in just like one day to meet with Tim and to like see what it was, and even just like walking in there on like a regular day, I was like in awe by how, like, you guys are all in there, like by how much, like she said, like smiles and how everyone is just like working towards a common goal. And I thought that the fact that just going in there on a regular day and you can see that, having the opportunity to really like showcase it even more in like an organized fashion with the open house would be something that I would really like to do. Also, I'm a member of a different student organization that's really new, and I see the importance of growing a student org like this and like spreading the word. So I think that having that opportunity would really help me to like show that I'm really like passionate about this. And also with that, just I know like with new student organizations, it's really important to work together with all your team members, and I think that that's something that I'd also offer, knowing that the open house is the second half of the year, that you have to work and help all the other positions the rest of the year to get all their jobs done also. So I think that's something that I could also contribute.
Thank you, Brittany. Okay, so Badgers Adapt, we're skipping for now. Next we're going to do Competitive Events Coordinator, and Ashley Ford is running for that position.
Okay.
Yeah, just make sure you can be seen.
Okay. So I'm Ashley. I actually just transferred here in the fall, so I'm a sophomore now. I just started adaptive fitness this semester, and I work on the Friday swim class. I am running for the competitive events coordinator position because as I was doing the swim class, I was in awe by all the people too, and I was like, wow, Tim, is there anything else I can do? He's like, oh yeah, talk to Kaylin, and you could do the Berkey. And I'm like, okay. So I was like exposed to all the practices and all the emails that you need to do and all the organization, and then I also actually went to the event and I saw what the course was like, and I saw just like all the things that you need to do to be able to make an event like possible for these people. So I felt like I have the knowledge of actually experiencing it, so that would be something useful for the position. And I also know that I could bring like improvements too. Like the only thing I thought that we could improve on would be having practices that are more realistic to what the course is like. I thought that might be a little bit helpful for the competitors. As for the other events that the competitive events coordinator does, like Badger State games. I am not obviously that familiar with it because it just started, but I thought that I would be totally willing to work with Kaylin to figure out what I need to do. And with junior nationals, I was already in contact with Greg because I just was already interested in doing it. So I was already intending on being here for the summer to do that. So that would just kind of be like a natural fit for that position. And then one last thing was that from my experience with adaptive fitness so far, I've noticed how our clients work hard daily to fight the limitations and the stereotypes of their disabilities. So I see competitive events as one more way to continue to push their limits. So this is why I believe it is important to have solid competitive events, and I want to be a part of ensuring that that happens. So I just feel like based on my experiences and my passions, I would just be a good fit for the position.
Okay, next we have Jenna Green for Outreach Coordinator. Come on up.
Hello, I'm Jenna Green. I'm currently a junior, and I've been with Adaptive Fitness for 3 semesters now. I did the pool my first semester, and I've been at the NAT the past 2 semesters. And currently I do outreach with Slow Food DW. You guys should really check it out. It's really cool. And I am an intern where I help organize and prepare a meal that feeds up to 140 people. So what I do with outreach is I contact different student organizations on campus and different restaurants around the area and try to get people to come in, and we make a menu together, and then we like do the shopping together, we do the prep, and we do all the cooking. So I really like doing outreach because having that like different group come in and working with them and doing like a common goal, I think is just a really cool like idea. And I think being able to do that for adaptive fitness would be like really cool and really awesome, and being able to like contact different student orgs and different organizations out in the community, and then getting other people that like might not be able to do adaptive fitness because of school, work, whatever, being able to get them involved with different organizations like the MSCR programs and stuff. They can still like feel like they're working towards that common goal even though they aren't exactly a part of adaptive fitness. So I think that'd be really cool. So I hope I can do that.
Okay, fundraising coordinator, same thing, to be determined. Next we're gonna have marketing coordinator, Lizzie Bells. Please come up.
Alright.
You're good.
Hello everyone here and at home. If you don't know me, my name's Lizzie. I'm a 2nd semester sophomore. Just got into the kidney school, so that was exciting over spring break. But this is my 3rd semester with adaptive fitness, so obviously I want to try and get as involved as I can. So, marketing. It's everywhere, but actually it really is. And I just think it would be really cool to be the marketing coordinator for adaptive fitness because I'm really creative and obviously outgoing and approachable. Like, I'm not afraid to share my ideas, and I'm very open to hearing others' opinions and also ideas. I would love to design cool apparel for everyone to wear because not only does everyone like clothes, but then when people see them on campus, then they're going to ask you, what is that? Or they'll be interested, and then that'll promote the club. And not only with that, but then even making flyers or everything, like doing anything you can just to get the word out, because if you advertise the club in any way or anyone sparks interest, it'll just grow bigger, and then more people will want to get involved. Or if you ask them to donate things for fundraising or open house, like they're going to want to, because people will just be more aware of like what it's doing and everything good that it's doing for the actual community. Sorry, I wrote this on a sheet of paper. Should have wrote it on a note card. But also, as a sophomore, I have 2 more years left, 2 whole long years. No, I'm kidding. To donate to this, my bad. To dedicate, that's the right word, to this program in order to make it better and help it flourish. And one of my top strengths from StrengthsFinder is actually individualization. And I want each person, when they, either walk into
the actual one of the classes, or like see the shirt, or like hear about adaptive fitness, like be as inspired as like I was when I first heard about it. So yeah, I plan to go above and beyond in my duties in order to carry out the motto of leaving perceptions of limitations behind. And I'm gonna go sit down now.
All right, thank you. Okay, next is communications coordinator. We have 3 people running for this position, and we'll start with Rachel Weltman. Yeah, just right
Bad
in
on the
front of-
spot, so I figured I'd read it.
Perfect, that's fine.
Okay, good. All right, hi guys, I'm Rachel. I'm a second semester sophomore and first semester doing adaptive fitness. I believe I would be best fit for the communications coordinator position. I have really strong work ethic and great organization skills. In the past, I've been a paid note taker in chemistry, and I'm currently a social chair for Sigma Delta Tau, so I'm good at organizing. Both these leadership positions, I showed my interpersonal planning and communication abilities. These positions, I showed my interpersonal planning communication abilities and supported communication and encouraged the members who I was working with to always ask questions and be open-minded. I keep everything in line. One of the best qualities I possess probably is my ability to communicate with others. I'm really good at giving feedback to anyone who needs it, and I'm always there for them. For my understanding, exchanging information is very important when taking upon the role of the communications coordinator position, and I believe that I'd be good and I'd go above and beyond to perform the role in the LAF club. I'm extremely good at keeping track of all my schoolwork and balance my time and interacting with people, and I have excellent computer skills and passionate about achieving a challenging position that allows meaningful contribution to the club and all of its objectives. I'm confident that I will excel and coordinate all of the communications position and activities within the club and will play an integral role in the organization. And that's why I think I would greatly contribute to the club, and I think I would be a great communications coordinator.
Thank you.
That's it.
Okay, next we have Lizzie Bells again. Woo. And just to reiterate, we did tell everyone that they could run for 2 positions and indicate to us which is their first choice if they were to win the majority of the vote for that position.
Marketing was my first choice. Well, just in case you were zoning out in the beginning of my first speech, my name's Lizzie, again, second semester sophomore and third semester in adaptive fitness. Also, if you don't know me, I like to talk, obviously, if you heard my last speech, or didn't fast forward if you're at home. Well, also one of my strengths is obviously communication and moving people. Like, I love to just have conversations with people, new people, not really old people, like old friends, not like elderly. Well, and I'm also very approachable. I really take detailed notes. Communications coordinator, I would be more than happy to like get new members involved in the club and take notes at exec board meetings and like send recap emails and answer any questions anyone would have. I love being responsible of encouraging like other members to get involved in the community. I think it's like service is one of the most important things people can do, not only for like resume building and like experience, but like in order to like actually benefit the community and like make a difference in the world. And I'm also open to utilizing new forms of communication. Like some clubs like do like Facebook events and like email. I would also like continue, but like sometimes Facebook events are nice because your phone like gives you a reminder like an hour before it happens that you're supposed to go to this place at this time and stuff. And this position just utilizes all my strengths, and I would love to get it in order to help your lives be a little bit easier and less hectic. And it would also allow me to properly inform all the clients and volunteers. Second time's the charm for speeches today.
Thank you. Okay, and finally we have Jenna Green. Come on up.
Hello, guys. All these smiling faces. Since I already told you about me, I am going to give you all a laugh and tell you a great joke. So, we got a well-dressed man on a bicycle and a not-so-well-dressed man on a unicycle. What's the difference between them? A tire.
Oh my god.
I might call one of you and tell my roommates that I made someone laugh. So communications. Last semester I was also with Slow Food again. Check it out. And so I did like communication between like the other interns. So like I did a lot of emailing about like, hey, like this is what we're doing. This is where we're meeting. Like this is what has changed off like what happened and blah blah blah. But I think the emailing I could do pretty easily. Everyone sends emails all the time. That's pretty simple. But I was thinking that one way that could make communication easier for members is having like links or like a website that has like a tab of like the meetings or the PowerPoint slides, and then like one that has like the points so you can see where you're at instead of just kind of tallying it up yourself and hoping that it's right. They have calendars so you can look at events as they're coming up and sign up sheets. So I think it'd be a really awesome way to just have like a link to like a Google Doc or try to make a website if everyone's super good at that too, help out. So just so members can be better informed, because if it's easier to see what's going on and sign up for things, it's easier to get involved, it's easier to go out there and do it. So yeah, that is all.
Okay, we have 2 more positions today. We're going to do vice president / treasurer, and we're going to start with Anna Landry. Come on up.
Okay. Hi, my name is Anna Landry, and I am running for the vice president or treasurer position. This is my first semester with UW Adapted Fitness, but I have worked with a variety of different populations because I have my CNA. And I've been doing a lot of volunteering and work with things like that. I believe that I'm qualified for this position because I'm extremely organized, reliable, and above all, I'm committed to leadership and adapted fitness. I believe that what we do here isn't paralleled by any other organization that I've come into contact with, especially ones that are focused around helping people in the healthcare field. And I think that what we do is really important, and we actually do something where, as other organizations, they meet and they have some volunteering, but I'm really grateful that we're able to do work every week and really make progress that way. The vice president and treasurer's position requires frequent and spontaneous trips to UW Credit Union, as well as reliability and organization when it comes to handling money. As the vice president or treasurer, these frequent trips would not be a problem for me because I always leave extra time in my day for running errands, and I don't mind the extra work. I have a very type A personality, which is kind of a result of some anxiety, but I'm able to use that to my benefit, and it means that I get everything that I need to get done for the day done on time, and I'm very reliable. This also means that it'd be highly unlikely for me to forget about or lose money because I'm always double checking and double checking again that I have everything that I need for the day before walking out the door or turning in an assignment. When I was trying to think of experience that I have for any of these positions, I really couldn't think of any, but then I realized that I was a cashier at a pharmacy for 4 years. So I have a lot of experience with handling money, keeping detailed records, and maintaining confidentiality. Working as a cashier also taught me how to work with people and compromise even when I don't agree with them. And I'd be more than willing to help other executive board members with any extra tasks in order to ensure the overall success of adaptive fitness. Thank you.
Thank you. And next we have Haley Kuznick.
Kosnasik. Okay, so I'm Haley Kosnasik, and I'm also running for the vice president. I am a founding member of Leadership in Adapted Fitness, so I've been around since it's kind of just been an idea, so it's pretty cool to see how it's grown, thanks to you guys. I've been with Adapted Fitness for 4 semesters now, and I've really come to care about the program. I've also really come to care about this organization and how we're able to help our clients and the surrounding community. I'd love to stay involved in LAF next year with a leadership position. I think I'm very qualified for the vice president position. I've already had a year of experience on the board with communications coordinator. And during that time, I was able to practice communication, time management, things like that. And I think that has really prepared me to take on another board role. I'm also very organized, so I think that would help with handling receipts, handling money, making spreadsheets for the budget, things like that. And having been on the board, I've definitely come to be very familiar with all of the board positions and what they entail. And being a VP, I would need to be able to work very closely with everyone. So I think because I am familiar with it, I would be able to efficiently help anyone who would need it, especially the president. And also because we are losing so many of our board members, I think that I would be an asset to the board coming on as a returnee and being able to use my experience to kind of guide the new board in a smooth transition. I think my personal qualities and my experience has definitely made me a good candidate for this, and I would love to take on the position if given the opportunity.
Okay, last but not least, we have the president, and Tina McCann will be
Hi
giving us her
guys.
speech.
As you most likely all know by now, my name is Tina. I am a junior. I'm currently in my 6th semester with adaptive fitness, so I started right away when I was a freshman. Probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. Some of the reasons I think I would be a really good president next year. I've been a part of LAF since the beginning. February of 2015, we were just a very small group around the chairs in Union South. This was just like a huge, wonderful idea, and now you guys are all here. We've come so far, and I just want to continue to see our progress. I believe that I'm a strong communicator, which is needed for the president because I will be the main link between us and Tim. I have good organizational and time management skills. Another thing, as president, I will be open to all ideas from our future board and general members on how to change or tweak aspects of LAF in order to maximize our full potential. A couple of my goals for LAF and adaptive fitness are I personally want to continue to run LAF successfully. I hope that we can grow our organization and size, become a bigger presence on campus and within the community, and I want us to potentially take on more events relating to adapting fitness for all, and along with that, continuing to advocate for individuals who have disabilities. This past year has been a great experience. I've learned so much just being on the board, made a lot of great new friends. We have achieved so much just in our short time, but the road is still being paved. And so I know that we are capable of achieving a lot more, and I need a strong board and more general members to really get our goals accomplished. So, if I'm elected, I think I can be a good president. All right.
Okay, so that's all that the board wanted to accomplish for today. We have like 15 minutes left in our meeting. Does any general member have anything that, like an idea or a comment or anything in that nature? Any ideas for the open house, because that's coming up really soon? If you have questions about it, if you're confused with like how it's gonna pan out, what the actual day will look like, what else we need to do for preparing up to the day of. Yes.
One thing to say.
Yes. Okay.
One thing I wanted to note on, no, I'm just saying. One thing I want to note on is that I see a lot of youth, and for me, just sitting here to see sophomore, freshman, and junior still, it's really exciting to see people trying to be leaders on this board. Because I'm a second semester senior. I'm a senior, and I'm out here, and this is my first semester on the board, and it is absolutely the best experience. So for those of you who did want to get elected or who have come up here to speak, kudos to you, and I think it's going to really change your life, honestly.
Thanks, Jake. I'm not graduating, just kidding. Okay, so anyone. Don't be shy.
One
Yes.
other thing, I'm working with I can't remember her name because I'm terrible at names, but the girl who's in adaptive fitness who's a senior who's working with the guy from the competition this summer.
Greg.
Yeah. And the girl's name is Caitlin, maybe? I don't know. Maybe we're working on social media. That's what I'm trying to say. And there's also a Twitter account that we have that we've been trying to like get people to follow too. But I don't know the exact name of that, but I'm sure I can post something on the Facebook to have people follow that too.
I think it's $10 for 10K.
Oh, that's the hashtag or something.
Do you want to explain that a little bit more to everyone?
Yeah. So what he wants to do is he wants to have like we have to raise a lot of money because initially it was supposed to be down in Georgia or something like that, and now it just got recently moved to Wisconsin, the competition this summer, and so they're like really behind with fundraising, he said. And so what he's trying to do is he's trying to have like promote fundraising by doing this 10 for 10K, is that what it's called, right? And so he's trying to get people to like donate $10 to reach this goal of $10,000, which would pay for like.
So it's not a race.
Oh no, no, oh no. Yeah, so donate $10 to raise like $10,000 for the event, which would cover like 2/3 of the cost or something like that. And so he's really trying to promote this as he wants to do social media, so he's trying to make it like a hashtag. And we have posters that we're gonna try and put up like around campus and just promote. So I mean, I'm sure we'll get more info to the club about that, but watch out for the 10 for 10K and how to donate to that.
And where will we see it on Facebook? Is there a Facebook group?
For the 10 for 10K?
Yes, or for Badgers Adapt. I mean, for gosh,
I can't talk today either. I'm like,
for Junior Nationals. Is there an event on Facebook for that already through social media?
It's just the group that you guys all just liked.
Okay.
That's where we've been posting like we're
Great.
trying to
So everyone just likes it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're probably gonna post like the flyer on there, and there's like you can check out. We're trying to get like some bios from previous athletes, and we're waiting on those still. But so the flyer will be on there, which will have more information on how to like donate and how to spread the word about donating.
Yeah, and I have been included in some of the emails that between Greg and some people, and he's really trying to push for this small donations will make a big difference, as opposed to trying to go to big corporations to get a large sum of money. So really think about that. Like think about donating $10 to this event that's going to happen in the summer. It furthers our cause as an organization, but this time instead of with adults, it's with kids. It's encouraging the growth of competitive events for kids in Wisconsin. And if you know like a family that's in the Wisconsin area that would want to donate, or even like your family back home, definitely like we're going to be the momentum that gets it going. So think about that. Anything else?
Quick question: does everyone know how to vote for this election? Raise your hand if you aren't sure or you maybe have a question about voting. Okay, we recap quickly.
Okay, I'll recap. If you have more questions, then we'll explain it more. So Haley is going to get our recap email out Thursday, and within that email, there'll be a link to the poll. It's an online Qualtrics poll, and you'll go there. We're hoping that the bios will be right there, or not the bios, the paragraphs will be right there with the people's name. You can reread what they said, or it might be a little bit different to kind of remember who they are. And then you'll just vote right on there. And it closes next Sunday, or this Sunday. So try to do it as soon as you can. It really matters if you vote. It helps the club if we pick the best people.
I'm still working on the poll. I don't exactly know how to add the paragraphs in right now, so if I for some reason like can't do that, then I'll just attack
attach a document with all paragraphs if you wanted to review it again. But you'll have it either way.
Cool. Does that clear it up for everyone? Yes. Cool. Anything else? Any more ideas for open house? It's coming upon us. Just to add to what Rose said, that flyer that was on her slide, we're going to have it printed out by Thursday, and there'll be tons of them for you to grab, pass out to your friends, to a professor if you want to get them to present it at one of their classes, just like to spread the word that way. And also encourage your client to grab them and give them to their family members or their PTs and stuff like that. So.
Also, I made a Facebook page for the open house, and I'll post it in the Adaptive Fitness Facebook page after the meeting. But you should all attend it or whatever and share it with all your friends, because then more people on campus will know about it. So that's something else to look out for on social media.
Yeah.
As far as the items for that, is there like a day that you would want them by?
I had told businesses when I went in, April 1st, but basically as soon as you can. Yeah. Because we just have to organize how we're going to have the open house depending on how many donations we have. So if you still are waiting on something, let me know and at least know something's coming in.
Okay. One last thing before we all convene, end our talk. Come up and talk to one of us if you're interested in doing any of those leadership opportunities. If you have to run out, but learn more about what it takes to be involved the day of, because that's huge for us putting on the open house. Oh, and one more thing. This is important. The people that gave speeches, don't leave right away. Come up. We want to talk to you about something that pertains to next Tuesday. Okay? Anything else?
I have one really quick
thing.
Oh. 20 seconds. Okay, so there's also another really important election coming up that you guys probably know about, but I think, so I wanted to let everyone know because I think this might be some people's first time voting, or if you voted in a past election, there's new voter ID laws if you're trying to vote in the primaries in Wisconsin this year. And yes, and there's early voting all week at the city clerk's office. If you can't attend on Tuesday or want to vote early, they're open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's right by Francesca's Lago and stuff by the Capitol. But you do need new IDs this year, and Lori Burkholm sent them on the email, so they're in there. I won't say it all now, but yeah, just so you guys know, just early voting all week, new IDs. But cool.
I can forward it to you.
Everyone
Haley.
should vote.
All right, thanks guys.
Thanks everyone.
What's your homework for me?
What happens if someone gets
Names.
5 names.
Wait, let me
You get
stop
points
this
for
first.
it.